Welcome, dear viewers, to the third riveting episode of Echoes of Existence, a stage upon which we unveil the theatre of ideas and chronicles of human thought. Today, we invite you to delve into an indelible chapter of our shared narrative, a tapestry woven in the loom of economic ambition and social struggle, capitalism. Join us as we journey through its majestic rivers, blossoming forests, and towering canopies, unearthing the treasures of its narrative and exploring the shadows it casts upon our shared existence. Remember, if our quest resonates with you, please extend your support by liking our video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing our exploration with others. We also encourage you to voice your thoughts, your agreements, disagreements, insights, and inquiries in the comments section below. In the vast, intricate world of economic systems, capitalism stands as a powerful force that shapes our societies and influences our lives in profound ways. It is a complex and multifaceted system based on private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Capitalism is characterized by several key elements such as competitive markets, price systems, private property, voluntary exchange, and wage labor. Throughout history, capitalism has taken various forms and been interpreted from different perspectives. Laissez-faire or free market capitalism advocates for minimal government intervention and maximum economic freedom. Anarcho-capitalism takes this to the extreme by rejecting any form of state control. State capitalism and welfare capitalism incorporate varying degrees of state regulation and social policies into the capitalist framework. The origins of capitalism can be traced back to the emergence of agrarian capitalism during the Renaissance. It gradually developed alongside mercantilism, an economic doctrine prevalent from the 16th to the 18th centuries that focused on trade for profit. The Industrial Revolution in Western Europe marked a significant turning point in capitalist societies, leading to industrial growth and widespread economic development. During the Industrial Revolution, thinkers like David Hume and Adam Smith challenged traditional mercantilist doctrines and emphasized the role of market forces in determining prices. Industrial capitalism led to the decline of artisanal craftsmanship and the rise of factories with specialized labor tasks. This marked the dominance of the capitalist mode of production. The term capitalist originated in the mid-17th century and referred to individuals who owned capital or wealth. Capitalism itself emerged later and was first used by Louis Blanc in 1850 and Pierre-Joseph Proudhon in 1861. Karl Marx extensively analysed capitalism in his work, Das Kapital, using terms like capital and capitalist mode of production. However, Marx did not use the term capitalism itself, but focused on dissecting its mechanisms. There have been debates about whether capitalism is a misnomer or a term of disparagement. Some argue that it implies certain inherent functions and stable laws that govern capital, while others believe it misleadingly suggests a unified entity governed by these laws. The relationship between democracy and capitalism has also sparked much discussion. While capitalism and democracy have often been intertwined, critics argue that capitalist interests can undermine democratic principles. However, others contend that capitalism and economic freedom actually support and promote democracy. Capitalism relies on the fundamental principles of supply and demand to determine prices in a market. The interplay between buyers and sellers leads to an equilibrium where the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied. This equilibrium is crucial to understanding market dynamics. Market competition is inherent in capitalism, with multiple sellers vying for buyers' attention and offering the most favourable terms. In theory, this competition promotes innovation and leads to more affordable prices. However, monopolies or cartels can develop in the absence of competition, leading to anti-competitive behaviour. The concept of wage labour is central to capitalism, where workers sell their labour power under a formal or informal employment contract. They are compensated in wages or salaries, while the products of their work become the property of the employer. Wage labour is a defining characteristic of capitalist economies. The profit motive drives capitalist economies, with businesses seeking to earn profits through investment and production. Profit accumulation is fundamental to capitalism, as financial capital is reinvested in further production to generate more profit. Private property ownership underlies this process, with individuals owning the means of production or capital used for profit generation. Capitalism encompasses various forms and models across different countries and regions. These include advanced capitalism, corporate capitalism, finance capitalism, free market capitalism, mercantilism, social capitalism, state capitalism, and welfare capitalism. Each variant reflects different economic policies and institutional arrangements. Critics have highlighted numerous issues with capitalism, ranging from exploitation and alienation to economic instability and inefficiency. They argue that it perpetuates economic inequality, commodifies people, degrades the environment, erodes human rights due to imperialist tendencies, and undermines democracy. Capitalism is not without its flaws or criticisms, but remains a dominant force shaping the economies and societies of the modern world. Understanding its complexities and implications is crucial for navigating the intricate web of capitalist systems, their strengths, and their limitations. With the stage set, we now venture deeper into the verdant groves of capitalism, into the heart of its promise and power. We unravel the threads of arguments that support its towering edifice, the pillars that have held firm against the winds of time and change. Our journey takes us from the silent springs of the Middle Ages to the roaring waterfalls of the 21st century, revealing the strength and resilience of this economic monument. Argument 1. Entrepreneurial freedom. Capitalism empowers individuals to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams, allowing them to create and innovate freely. This system rewards risk-taking and initiative, fostering a dynamic business environment where ideas can flourish. Entrepreneurs have the opportunity to bring about substantial positive change, addressing societal needs and improving our quality of life through their innovative products and services. Capitalism provides a platform for individuals to unleash their creative potential and make a meaningful impact on the world. Argument 2. Economic growth. Capitalism fuels economic growth by incentivizing investment, production, and employment. Through market competition, resources are allocated efficiently, encouraging productivity and innovation. As businesses strive for profitability, they invest in research and development, technological advancements, and infrastructure development, all of which drive economic expansion. The resulting rise in living standards lifts entire societies out of poverty and improves quality of life across the board. Economic growth under capitalism creates opportunities for job creation, higher wages, improved infrastructure, and increased access to essential goods and services. Argument 3. Consumer choice. Capitalism fosters a wide variety of consumer choices in the marketplace. Companies compete to offer an array of products tailored to individual preferences, fueling innovation and diversity in the quality, features, and prices of goods and services available to consumers. This freedom of choice allows consumers to select products that align with their values, tastes, lifestyles, and budgets. The competitive nature of capitalism drives businesses to constantly improve their offerings in order to attract customers, a win-win scenario where consumers benefit from enhanced options, while companies thrive by meeting customer demands. Argument 4. Efficiency. Capitalism encourages efficiency by rewarding businesses that maximize productivity and minimize waste. Market competition incentivizes companies to optimize their operations by streamlining processes, adopting technological advancements, improving supply chains, enhancing resource allocation mechanisms, and reducing costs, all contributing to higher productivity levels. By striving for efficiency in production processes and supply chains, capitalism ensures that resources are utilized judiciously, minimizing waste and enabling the production of goods and services at competitive prices. Argument 5. Innovation and technological advancement. Capitalism serves as a catalyst for innovation and technological breakthroughs. The pursuit of profit encourages businesses to invest in research and development, R&D, leading to new discoveries, inventions, and advancements that shape our modern world. From groundbreaking medical treatments to life-altering digital technologies, the capitalist system provides the necessary incentives for innovation by rewarding companies that develop cutting-edge solutions to societal challenges. This constant drive for progress fuels economic growth, improves living standards, and enhances our overall well-being. Argument 6. Wealth creation. Capitalism creates opportunities for wealth creation by allowing individuals to reap the financial rewards of their efforts and successes. By promoting private ownership and profit-making activities, capitalism provides the means for individuals to accumulate wealth through entrepreneurial ventures, investments, and labour. This accumulation of wealth not only benefits individuals, but can also fuel economic growth through increased capital investment and job creation. In turn, this leads to greater prosperity and higher living standards across society. Argument 7. Social mobility. Capitalism offers the potential for social mobility by providing individuals with opportunities to improve their economic status through hard work, talent, and merit. Unlike systems based solely on birthright or societal position, capitalism allows for upward mobility irrespective of one's background or social standing. Individuals have the chance to rise above their circumstances and achieve success based on their abilities and contributions, fostering a fairer society where talent is valued over inherited privileges. Argument 8. Philanthropy and social responsibility. Capitalism encourages philanthropy and social responsibility among successful entrepreneurs and corporations. As wealth is accumulated in capitalist societies, individuals often become philanthropic patrons who contribute back to society by supporting charitable causes, funding research initiatives, establishing educational institutions, or investing in community development projects. Moreover, socially responsible business practices, such as sustainable and ethical production methods, have become an integral part of corporate strategies, reflecting the growing recognition of capitalism's role in addressing social and environmental challenges. Argument 9. Freedom and individual rights. Capitalism upholds individual freedoms and rights by creating an environment where people can freely choose their profession, engage in voluntary transactions, and exercise economic agency. Capitalism respects private property rights, allowing individuals to own property, control their assets, and freely engage in trade without undue government interference. This system recognizes individual autonomy, providing the freedom to pursue economic goals and participate in the market-based economy according to personal choices and preferences. Argument 10. Global prosperity. Capitalism has been instrumental in lifting billions out of poverty across the globe. Market-based economies driven by capitalist principles have led to unprecedented improvements in living standards worldwide. Through international trade, capitalism facilitates the exchange of goods and services on a global scale, driving economic growth and fostering cooperation among nations. The establishment of integrated global supply chains has spurred opportunities for developing countries to participate in the global economy and share in its benefits. Capitalism has played a crucial role in reducing poverty levels, increasing life expectancy rates, promoting education, and improving overall human development worldwide. These 10 arguments highlight some of the key positive aspects related to capitalism. However, it's important to remember that capitalism is a system subject to criticism as well. Detractors argue against its potential negative consequences, such as income inequality or environmental degradation. A nuanced understanding of capitalism requires acknowledging both its merits and shortcomings, while striving for a balanced approach toward its implementation in society. But as we bask in the sunlight dappling through the leaves of capitalism, we must not forget the shadows it casts. With every narrative comes the counter-narrative, with every triumph, the tribulations. As we navigate the undergrowth of counter-arguments, we explore the challenges and critiques, the weeds and thorns that grow beneath the towering tree of capitalism, echoing the dissonant notes in the symphony of its existence. Counter-argument 1. Wealth inequality. Capitalism inherently fosters wealth inequality, concentrating power and resources in the hands of a few. This concentration of wealth leads to significant disparities in income and living standards, with a small fraction of individuals amassing immense fortunes while others struggle to meet basic needs. This unequal distribution of resources perpetuates social divisions, hinders social mobility, and undermines the principles of fairness and justice. It is crucial to address these systemic inequities and explore alternative economic models that prioritize equitable distribution of wealth and promote inclusive growth. Counter-argument 2. Exploitation of labour. Capitalism exploits labour by valuing capital over human well-being. Workers are often subject to low wages, poor working conditions, and limited job security in an attempt to maximise profit margins. The relentless pursuit of efficiency and cost-cutting measures can lead to the erosion of workers' rights and dignity. Moreover, capitalism prioritises profit extraction from labour rather than investing in workers' professional development or overall well-being. A more just economic system should prioritise fair wages, safe working environments, and a holistic approach that values the contributions and welfare of all workers. Counter-argument 3. Environmental degradation. Capitalism's focus on relentless growth and profit maximization often comes at the expense of environmental sustainability. Resource extraction, pollution, and unchecked consumption have resulted in severe ecological damage and climate change. The drive for short-term profits under capitalism fails to adequately account for the long-term impact on the planet's finite resources. A sustainable economic model should emphasize environmental stewardship, promoting green technologies, circular economies, renewable energy sources, and responsible consumption patterns. Counter-argument 4. Erosion of democracy. Capitalism can undermine democratic principles by allowing wealth and economic power to heavily influence political decision-making processes. Economic inequalities translate into power differentials, enabling wealthy individuals and corporations to exert disproportionate influence over policymaking through lobbying efforts and campaign financing. This undermines the democratic ideals of equal representation and a level playing field, potentially leading to policies that benefit the few at the expense of the many. Addressing this issue requires robust campaign finance reforms, transparency measures, and efforts to reduce the influence of money in politics. Counter-argument 5. Social fragmentation. Capitalism can contribute to social fragmentation by emphasizing individualism and competition over community well-being. The relentless pursuit of profit can lead to a focus on self-interest above collective welfare, resulting in social divisions and alienation. Inequality and social stratification under capitalism can breed resentment, fueling societal divisions along economic lines. To foster social cohesion, alternative economic models should prioritize community engagement, social solidarity, and a sense of shared responsibility for addressing societal challenges. Counter-argument 6. Financial instability. Capitalism's inherent drive for constant growth and profit maximization can lead to financial instability and economic crises. Speculative bubbles, market fluctuations, and boom-bust cycles are common features within capitalist systems. The pursuit of short-term gains can incentivize risky practices that undermine long-term stability. This volatility jeopardizes people's livelihoods, retirement savings, and overall economic well-being. Creating a more stable economic system will require prudent regulation and systemic safeguards against excessive risk-taking in financial markets. Counter-argument 7. Loss of human connection. Capitalism's focus on maximizing individual gain can erode human connections and devalue interpersonal relationships. The relentless pursuit of wealth often leads to an overemphasis on material possessions and status, overshadowing the importance of social bonds, empathy, and community engagement. Capitalism tends to commodify human experiences by framing personal interactions solely through market transactions or as means to achieve personal gain. A more holistic approach would prioritize fostering meaningful relationships, promoting empathy, and recognizing the intrinsic value of human connection. Counter-argument 8. Unsustainable consumption patterns. Capitalism fosters a culture of excessive consumption, which places tremendous strain on finite resources and contributes to environmental degradation. The constant drive for economic growth encourages a throwaway mentality and continuous production of goods that often have short lifespans. This consumerist mindset promotes overconsumption and waste, leading to unsustainable production and consumption patterns. Shifting towards a more sustainable economic model requires re-evaluating our relationship with consumption, promoting responsible consumer choices, and emphasizing the importance of valuing quality over quantity. Counter-argument 9. Marginalization of alternative economic systems. Capitalism's dominance can stifle the development and recognition of alternative economic systems that may offer more equitable and sustainable approaches. Alternative models such as cooperative enterprises, community-based initiatives, or non-profit organizations may struggle to gain visibility and support in a capitalist framework that prioritizes profit accumulation. Encouraging diversity in economic models would foster innovation, promote experimentation with alternative forms of ownership and governance, and ensure a more inclusive representation of economic structures in society. Counter-argument 10. Short-term profit maximization. The pursuit of short-term profit under capitalism often comes at the expense of long-term societal well-being. The relentless focus on quarterly results can lead to decisions that prioritize immediate financial gain over broader social considerations. This short-sightedness can hinder investment in research and development, infrastructure improvements, education, healthcare, and other vital social sectors. Balancing profitability with long-term sustainability requires a shift towards accounting for broader societal impacts, internalizing externalities, and embracing a stakeholder-centric approach rather than solely focusing on shareholder value. These counter-arguments shed light on some of the potential drawbacks associated with capitalism as an economic system. While recognizing the advancements it has brought about, it is crucial to critically assess its impact on various aspects of our societies. Engaging in thoughtful discourse around these criticisms is vital for fostering meaningful dialogue and exploring avenues for constructing alternative economic models that address these concerns while upholding key values such as equity, sustainability, and democratic participation. Thus, we find ourselves at the end of yet another enlightening journey through the dense thickets of thought and the undulating rivers of time. We have navigated the tributaries of capitalism, exploring its majestic landscape, while acknowledging the shadows it casts. We are grateful for your company on this expedition, and we hope you found the experience as enriching as we did. If you enjoyed this journey, do not hesitate to express your appreciation by liking our video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this exploration with others. And let us not forget the vibrant dialogue that enriches our understanding, your thoughts, ideas, and perspectives. Share them with us and the rest of our community in the comments section below. Until we meet again on another episode of Echoes of Existence, we bid you farewell.